Okay, so we made it to platinum, but I'm not going to be doing any standard ranked in this video. I do want to go to my profile just to make sure everyone sees I am in platinum tier 4. We are halfway to platinum tier 3 thanks to that 2 out of 3 giving us a couple of more chunks of the meter here from gold. But we're not gonna do standard rank right this second. I want to play a deck that is fun. So, this deck, despite the fact that I didn't have enough rare wild cards to get the lands I wanted, like Sulphur Falls and stuff like that, and the new MDFC lands, well, the double face lands, I should say. I did want those for this, but this is kind of like old school. Uh, Izzet Phoenix? Arclight Phoenix, the typical journey. You saw a little bit of my mono red Arclight Phoenix, Lightning Phoenix deck, which is meh. But this one is really interesting. So, thanks to Magmatic Chandler, this kind of got like a little bit of a, like, I guess you'd say it, rose from the ashes. Magmatic Chandler, Sprite Dragon, stuff like that, kind of made this really cool. Made it a really cool deck, again, archetype for Arclight Phoenix and Historic. Um, Royal Scions, great in any blue-red deck. Even better in this one because it's also a discard engine. Um, we have our charter courses to help us discard cards, or if we're later in the game, to help us just draw cards. Strategic planning, same story. Lightning axe, of course. Crash through a lot of cantrips just to make sure that we can bring phoenixes back if we have them in the graveyard. Um, Crackling Drake we have one copy of because this really isn't our win condition in this deck. Stormwing Entity is fantastic. You're pretty much always going to be playing this for 2 mana in this deck, let's be real. It has Prowess. Obviously, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Best thing about that is, it's not, well, not best thing about it, I mean, this is just a happy side effect of the deck. It has Prowess, which is not sorcery or instant. It's any spell. So even if we played, like, let's say we had 5 mana, right? We played Royal Scions. This would still only cost 2 because Royal Scions is a non-creature spell. So little things like that, pretty cool. Finale of Promise, obviously, for getting Phoenixes back with 1 card, basically. Um, but yeah, this is also really good if you have Phoenixes on the field. If you want a +1 to give +2/+0 on first strike and trample to a Phoenix, things like that. Sprite Dragon can be an alternate win condition if it's not removed quick enough, but chances are it will be. People are very scared of this card from what I've noticed when I've played this deck a little bit. It does have a sideboard. Within it, it has 2 more copies of Crackling Drake just in case, we're dealing with exiling graveyards and stuff. Because if they exile the graveyard, obviously Arclight Phoenix isn't going to work. But Crackling Drake is total number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile and in your graveyard. So if they exile the graveyard, this is still reaping the benefits of the things that we have in the graveyard or in exile. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, just because it's a good card. It really is 4 mana for this thing. All these things. I mean, you can cast the top card of your library or deal 2 damage to each opponent. The mana ramping is really nice. Mystical Dispute, obviously, just a great card to put into any blue deck, just for countering other blue stuff. Cinderclasm is in here after I played this game, or this deck against, like, goblins. Goblins are a big deal right now in Historic. Any Muxus deck. Cinderclasm doing 2 damage to each creature is pretty nice. It kills our Phoenixes, yes, but it's there. Abraid's really good, obviously, for if people are playing artifact decks, like Panharmonicon is freaking everywhere in Historic. Things like that. Uh, Magma Spray for exiling creatures you know, instead of sending them to graveyard for things like Croxas and Polkaranos. I mean, it only deals 2 damage, but if you've done more damage to it in a turn with all of our other burn spells, that's a possibility. We can exile it, it can't escape. Thinking about changing this to Lava Coil just for the 4 damage, but having it as 1 cost really helps bring back Phoenixes if we want. And then Spell Pierce, which is just an amazing counter spell in general. Non-creature spell, unless the controller pays 2 for 1 mana, it's pretty dang good. I like it. I've always really liked this as a counter spell card. I just never really used it that much. So that's the deck. I'm gonna take it into some historic play. I think. I don't think I'm gonna do ranked. Actually, you know what? Let's see how this does. We'll put our Dimir control away for now. We'll go Izzet Phoenix, and we'll actually go into traditional historic ranked for 2 out of 3 matches just to see how our sideboarding goes. And let's just start it off and see what happens. Oh, diamond rank. This is traditional historic ranked. Why am I queued up as platinum here? That's weird. Okay. I don't hate this hand. We have a discard outlet for our Arclight Phoenix with Charter Course that also refills our hand. We have a Magmatic Chandler. Let's try it. Okay, so let's throw down a mountain first. That holds shock up. I doubt we'll have to use it, but again, goblins are a thing. Mono red is a thing. Okay, well, he had an Ondu inversion that he just throws down as a plains. Interesting. Alright, we're just going to chart a course here. Discard a card. Oh, another Phoenix. How about that? Next turn, we have another chart a course if we want to use it to get rid of the other Phoenix. And hopefully we draw a couple of single mana things here. I mean, we have shocks, which are already good enough, but we could use another spell. Another Arclight Phoenix. Wow, we're getting just everything that we want, aren't we? Something good here, since it's red, it's probably going to have creatures. Okay, well, we didn't get what I was hoping we'd get. A Lightning Axe wouldn't have been bad. Because then we could discard our third Arclight Phoenix and blow up whatever creature he decided he wanted to play. But maybe next draw. Okay, cycled Yadaro. Is this that weird deck that, oh, Transmogrify deck? Is that what it is? So if he cycles it 4 times, he can put it on the battlefield from graveyard? When you cycle it, shuffle it into your library. Okay. Got it. So if he cycles it 4 times... Okay, Sky Scanner. Draw a card. Okay. I guess we'll let you do that. Okay, Steam Vents. I think here we just play Steam Vents tapped and we play out Chandler. And we don't have enough to make it big, but we'll get there. Ironcrag Pyromancer. I really hate that. Think we let it live at the end of our turn here. He hits us for 1, which is fine. And we see if we can get a third spell here. We did not, sadly. We can just play out a Phoenix at this point if we want. Or a Crackling Drake. See, this is 3 damage to any target, right? That kind of sucks. Well, it doesn't hit Crackling Drake. He's only a 2/4, but this doesn't... I mean, he'll probably play more than 2 spells, but if he does, then he has to use 2 on the Drake. And we get a card, so that's good. That means next turn, if we draw a discard outlet, we can put... Well, if we got a Lightning Axe, it'd be perfect. It just would. I almost feel like we play Crash Through at the end of their turn. Okay, so he cycles again. That's twice. Yeah, okay, 3 damage to the Channeler. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I guess I probably could have played Crash Through there, and it might have saved it. Yeah. No, it wouldn't have. No, it would have only been 30 in there. Thundering Rebuke. Alright, well, there goes that. So, we pass to attackers. Yeah, this is a sorcery, so we can't really play it at the end of their turn, which is fine. Worst thing that happens here, we get 2 Phoenixes. Best thing is if we draw a Lightning Axe. We did not draw a Lightning Axe. We get strategic planning. See if we get another Phoenix. That would still leave up the 2 shocks and the Crash Through. Let's do this. Okay, so we put 1 in our hand, which is going to be another strategic planning. We strategic planning again. Yeah. Hope to get another Phoenix. Or a Stormwing Entity. And then we play a Crash Through, I think, to draw a card. Yeah. And it's an island. So then we get our Phoenixes back. That's just 2 of them, sadly. But that's 6 damage. And we end our turn. They're probably going to kill a Phoenix here. At least 1. All they have to do is play, or is draw a second card. Okay, they played another Iron Crag. Which, no good for us. They got a way to draw a card. Okay. So, yeah, there's no way we can stop that. Then they're going to draw, and then they're going to do 3 to my other Phoenix, right? That's cool, dude. Actually, they're going to do 3 to my Phoenix, and then they're going to do 3 to my face. Oh. Oh, okay, there it goes. Yeah. 3 to the Phoenix, 3 to my face. Resolve. And resolve. Okay, so they effectively put all my Phoenixes back in the graveyard. We're going to take 1 damage here. Hooray. We're going to draw, hopefully, into another spell. If not, Stormwing Entity's kind of our only hope. We did not draw into a spell. That sucks. Okay, so let me think here, because we play Shock. Yeah, we play Shock, we get Stormwing Entity and Arclight Phoenix here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I mean, but all he has to do is draw a card next turn. Okay, well, we could double shock one of the Pyromancers here. I don't like that idea. I think we just shock his Sky Scanner. Then we play Arclight Phoenix, and we play Stormwing Entity. Scry 2. Do we want another Stormwing Entity? I don't think so. I don't think we want another mountain either. At this point, we want some action, like some spells. All he has to do is draw a card here, and he gets to blow up both of those creatures. And playing a Stormwing Entity next turn probably wouldn't matter because it doesn't have haste, and he'd just blow it up by drawing a card. Add 7 mana, can only cast 1, and it's Ugin. Yay. Because Ugin slots into every deck. So he's going to -5, or is he going to do 3 damage to any target? So he -5s. These are gone too. Oh, he's getting rid of everything. Wow, okay. I guess because having Ugin on the field is just that good. Anyway. Okay, so we pay 2 life here. We shock Ugin. Get it the hell out. We play Royal Scions. We draw a card and discard a card. Well, that was silly. Never mind. That just draws a card and drops it. Okay. I just basically did that to plus it. Okay, so he gets to draw. We're going to get this up to 7. Draw a card and discard a card. This is a weird game. I don't know why he did that. I think I would have just done 3 damage. Okay, so we discard Island. We don't get to Lightning Axe, because we don't have... Actually, we could pay 5. Let's do that on their turn. We don't have to discard a card to do Lightning Axe. We can just pay an additional 5. See what else they do. Okay, so Crawling Barrens becomes a creature. Or Crawling Barrens gets counters. So I think at this point, we save Lightning Axe. Well, maybe we don't. Because... Okay, we'll see. He's not turning it into a creature. He's putting counters on it. Got it. Oh, he is turning it into a creature. Okay. Well, then, yeah, we definitely Lightning Axe that. Pass to attackers. Alright. Target creature. We pay all 5. We kill the Barons. Our Royal Scions takes 2, goes to 5. Oh, he's hitting us with that. Never mind. Cool. So, no biggie. Thundering Rebuke does 4 damage. Doesn't help him. Steam Vents. Not interested in that. We have a shock. I think we hold that as a potential something or other. Throw a possibility. That's really helpful for him. We hold this as a potential get rid of something that's scarier for our Royal Scions than this Clockwork Servant. 7 red mana. So I'm going to guess that our Royal Scions is gone now, or is that... It's Ugin again. Okay. So, exile every permanent 3. He's going to clear the board again? Okay. I assume. If that is the case, then... Oh. Okay. Because he wants to do 3 damage to this to save his Ugin. Understood. Pretty smart. Got it. Smart guy. I really wish that he would have just not thought of that and exiled all permanents. That would have been great. Okay, he doesn't alt next turn. He alts the turn after that. We have a Stormwing entity that he can just do 3 damage to. Shame. Actually, if we play out Stormwing entity, it does have prowess. So, yeah, I think this is what we do. I think we play out Stormwing entity. We scry 2 to see what we can get. There's an Arclight Phoenix and an Opt. I think I like those, for sure. So now, we end turn. He's going to try to do 3 damage to this. We're going to, okay, 5 damage to our creature, Planeswalker. Shock doesn't save it. That sucks. Alright, so that plan didn't work. However, he's going to plus this. 3 damage to any target. It's probably going to be me, I would imagine. But we keep him from alting because we get an Arclight Phoenix next turn. Actually, we keep him from alting anyway. I think we, yeah, he does 3 damage to us. Go to my turn. So, alright. So we Arclight Phoenix in, right? But the problem is, he pluses to do 3 damage to my head, and this thing kills me. So I think we throw in Arclight Phoenix and we don't attack with it. We pretty much have to survive. We need to have a blocker. If he does 3 damage to any target, he's going to do it to this, I imagine. And we shock the Ugin. That brings him to 9. So he has to plus it one more time. We do not attack. He can't alt, but he can do 3 damage to this. And we are definitely going to block to kill this thing, because it's causing us problems. And now he does 3 damage to our head. We are at 2. We have an Opt. And this is the last chance that I get. Strategic planning, give it here. Let's see if we get another chance here. Another strategic planning. Yes. Yes, another strategic planning. Because now we get to look at 3 more cards. We will get another spell, hopefully. And we get Phoenixes. Oh, yeah, dude. Now we get Phoenixes. Come on, give them to me. We could do 9 to his head. I would much rather do 9 to Ugin. Because now that puts him at... He can kill 1. But next turn he's pretty close to dead. Yeah, I didn't even think of the fact he could just do it to my face. That sucks. Wow, I overlooked everything in the pursuit of awesomeness. That sucks. Okay, so for this deck, I mean, Ironcrag Feet. Oh, he can only pay. Well, he would just pay the rest, right? Yeah, that wouldn't help. I don't think any of these really help against Ugin. Sadly, Ugin kind of rules the meta at the moment. He slots into every single deck that exists. I think we do drop a Stormwing entity. And perhaps Sprite Dragon. Let's do that. Let's put Chandra in. I think she will help here as another way to do damage that isn't creatures, because he just keeps removing my creatures like crazy. I guess he could do the damage to her too, though, so it doesn't really matter. Mystical Dispute would not work. Ironcrag Feet, I forget how much that cost to play, but I don't think it would hurt to take out an Opt and a Crash Through and put in our Spell Pierces for it. Yeah, let's try that. Wouldn't hurt to try and counter the Ironcrag Feet just to avoid Ugin. Or let him Ironcrag Feet and then counter the Ugin, I guess. I don't know if that even works. This guy is Diamond rank and we're holding our own. Okay, sure. Got a Charter Course, got a Phoenix, got a Lightning Axe. Not that he was really playing creatures. Yeah, if you want to win, just whatever deck you build, and just put Ugin in it too. It's not bad in any deck, I don't think. I mean, it's a late game just here. If you don't counter this, you lose. We get another Crash Through. I think we chart a course. Get rid of our Phoenix. Here we are over here playing Honest Magic. And this guy brings the freaking Spirit Dragon to the party. Let's see. Yeah, I guess let's just Crash Through and try and draw a card here. Okay, that's cool. We can actually play that out as well. Sounds like a good plan. Gives us the ability to scry, if nothing else. Urklite Phoenix, Finale of Promise. I like that. Of course, we will not have... we will not have a red mana with which to play Finale of Promise, but it'll be nice to have in hand, because we also have a Crash Through. If he ever decides to play anything besides Ironcrag Feet into Ugin, we'll do pretty good there. Guess we attack. And we crash through again. I should have done that first. Oh well, silly me. So we get the finale of Promise. I forgot about Prowess for whatever reason. Could be because I'm an idiot. Alright. Fire Prophecy, draw a card. We get another Chart Course, which doesn't hurt because, let's see here. We Chart a Course, we draw 2 cards, we discard Arclight Phoenix. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the grave. We're letting this enter tapped. And then we Magmatic Chandler out. Hopefully she stays alive. It is 4. There's Yidaro. That's 3 times. Okay. So now we could Finale a Promise for 1? No. For 2? Chart a Course and Crash Through? Or we could Chandra of Defiance. Or Torch of Defiance. He's close to getting that Yidaro. So I think we play Chandra. We plus her. I don't think we... Yeah, we do plus her because if we can't play the top card of our library, it's a mountain. We just deal damage. Alright. And then we swing for 4. He's going to use that 5 damage to target whatever on her, isn't he? Thrill of Possibility, okay. I think that's what he's probably looking for at this point, is that spell that does 5 damage to any target. Oh, there's Pyromancer. I guess if he draws a card... Okay. He did not. So, I think we're going to play Steam Vents. Let's just pay the 2 life. Let us Lightning Axe. We will discard... Well, we're going to hit this. We will discard... I think we discard Stormwing Entity. We deal 5 to his Pyromancer. Let's see. Okay, so we play a Shock. No, that gets... Oh, wait, we can add 2 red mana. Okay, we play a Shock. We do it to his face. We add 2 red mana. We pay X as 1. Let's see. Right? So we get Shock and we get Crash Through. So we get Shock. We get Crash Through. We auto pay. We play both of them. We wait for him to rope out and realize that I'm going to get Phoenixes back. Okay. So we shock you. We crash through. We draw a card. We get Phoenixes. And we swing for lethal. Can he do anything about it? Cinderclasm. Okay, well, he got rid of the Phoenixes. That sucks. And now Yadaro is going to come out. Because he's probably going to cycle another one. Or he's going to use his turn to kill Chandra. Because she can win us the game here. Like, next turn she wins us the game. She does 2 damage to him because we don't play her top card. Actually, we just try this, right? We make him decide what to do. We do this before he blows up Chandra, which I assume he's going to do. Okay. So 1-1. Think I like where we are at the moment. Crackling Drake does put us above most of his burn spells range, which is nice. I don't think I'm actually going to end up using the Spell Pierce. I mean, maybe. Let's cut it down to 1 Spell Pierce and put another Crackling Drake in. There we go. Let's see how this one goes. Opt, crash through. We've got Stormwing Entity turn 3, and we've got card draw. Not the worst. No discard outlets, but... Oh, there's a Royal Scions. That is a discard outlet. Now we just don't have any Phoenixes to discard. Another Royal Scions, don't mind if I do, because the first one will likely not be out for very long. I assume. I think we Steam Vents down here and enter tapped. Yeah. I don't think I care about playing Crash Through right this second. Okay, cycled Yadaro. That's once. I think we just try and throw down Royal Scions here. And what do we discard? Guess we discard the other Crash Through, right? Oh, did he miss a land drop? Ox of Agonis discarded. Okay, so he can escape it, but he's got to exile 8 other cards. That's going to be a minute, buddy. Okay. Let's see, we draw a card and discard a card. That gets rid of Arclight Phoenix. I guess I could have played Arclight Phoenix instead. Like, play it out since I have really nothing else to do here. Except for, like, Stormwing Entity. Let's discard... discard the Lightning Axe, because I don't see him playing anything. Let's just throw out the Arclight Phoenix and swing with it. He probably burns it here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we basically accomplished what we wanted. We got him to use a spell, too. We were going to just discard Arclight Phoenix anyway, so not a big deal. Not the biggest of deals. We plus again. We get Finale of Promise, which is pretty nice. I think we drop over that. I think we drop the Crash Through again. Because we have a freaking Chart of Course. I think at this point we shock you and we play Stormwing Entity. And we scry 2. He blows it up immediately, which is fine. We scry 2, we get another shock and a mountain. I think we take the shock because Finale of Promise will be activated for our Lightning Phoenix. We don't worry about Charter Coursing here, right? Yeah, we do. Draw 2 cards and discard 1. So we'll draw the shock and something else, right? Have to discard. I don't think we want to do that just yet. I don't think now's the time. I think we want as many cards in hand as we can, just so we can... Oh, we're not going to probably alt this. I don't imagine. What do we got in here? We got a shock. We've got a lightning axe. Lightning axe Crash Through. I think we do that. Play it for 1. Sounds good. And we discard shock. Actually, we auto pay. I think we do Crash Through first to draw a card. It's another lightning axe. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. We do it to that. We discard the shock. There we go. Okay, we haven't seen this card yet. That's what it was. Sprite Dragon. So Finale of Promise brings back our Phoenixes. I think we Chart a Course. Wait. Let's draw and then discard first. I don't want to ult that yet. And now we Chart a Course. We discard 1. We Chart a Course. We draw 2. We discard a Phoenix, and now we're going to get 2 Phoenixes in play this turn. Yay. He's halfway to Ox of Agonis. Royal Scions is awesome in this deck. It's awesome in every Izzet deck. Another Pyromancer. Okay. I don't think that saves you. We're going to definitely alt this, right? So we do 6, and we swing for 6. Good game, buddy. Alright. That's the first time I've ever gotten to alt Royal Scions. That was pretty cool. Only get 2 chunks for a 2 out of 3? Okay. But that was historic, though. I don't understand why... Oh, because it's constructed. That's right. It's not Yeah, it's constructed, not historic versus standard. Ooh, Eutropia. Actually, good card. I really don't like playing Enchantress decks, but if you're playing the blue-green enchantment deck, this is really good. Cool. All right, well, that was fun. We got a couple more chunks towards Platinum Tier 3, and got to play a really fun deck to do it. So, thanks you guys for watching. That's going to be the end of this one. Like I said, you can build this deck. It's not perfect. The sideboard could probably use some work. But, yeah, dude, having Royal Scions for this deck just pushes it. Royal Scions, Magmatic Chandler didn't really get to do much, but it's in there for good reason. Sprite Dragon didn't do anything either. We really just kept getting Phoenixes going, which is the whole point of the deck. So, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.